welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia, aka Teacup Simmer, and this is another part of our niche series. And we are back in our Rosebush tribe, and we are in niche update version 1.1.1, working with our Rosebush tribe to find all of the genes and eventually go to Whale Island that has been added since the last update. So currently in our Rosebush tribe, we've had a baby boom, the likes of that we have not seen since our last island. And we have so many boys dotting this island currently. And right now, Rose of the Rosebush tribe, the current matriarch, I should say, she is really kind of taking up the position of matriarch since her mother Dart passed away and left her in charge of making sure all of the correct niche-lings were able to go to the next island. So now we are on a completely safe, well, not completely safe, but more or less safe island where all of our boys are running around in the grasses, exploring, learning their skills, because eventually our explorers all the way over here will create a path for them to move to Whale Island, the port that we know will take them to the whale that will let them travel to any place that they would like to go. And I think we're saying that the whale kind of sits over in the ocean over this way and kind of ferries any creatures around the islands that are in this gigantic archipelago, and hopefully we would be able to kind of go to wherever we want to go. And maybe that might be a vote that you guys take part in eventually, vote where the whale will take our niche-lings, and they can pretty much take them anywhere. And we could go to a really hard island, we could go to a really easy island, and it would just depend. But currently Rose is just sitting contemplating, hoping beyond hope that she'll have a daughter that would possibly have her mate Spirit's amazing poison fangs and his great spots, and hopefully also having a nice a nice scorpion tail, just a little bit of a scorpion tail, because we only have like what, 3 girls three girls that have been born in this generation. We have Dandelion, this Snow White beautiful little girl who I absolutely adore, and then we have Lilac over there in the corner underneath the tree, dutifully helping her mother out picking up acorns. And I think that's it. I pretty much think that's it. This very beautiful creature back here is Sunstone, and he's not female. He's just very eye-catching. And so he has his entourage of cousins, Poppy and Moth, who are with him hunting down bunnies and playing in the grasses, while his mother and his siblings sit underneath the tree and pick nuts and berries and pretty much just relax. I think this entire section of the tribe is just kind of going through a relaxation phase, and I think Rose is a little bit worried because she knows that life isn't going to be too easy. And I think she's very grateful for Leo and his children, Simba and Kovu, who are very strong niche-lings who are going to be able to help protect the tribe, along with some niche-lings over in this corner, our explorers, where Azalea and Kiro have had Vega, an amazing creature with great markings, who is going to help us protect our tribe when we start going into slightly dangerous territory, because even though the whale ferries creatures around on its back, it does not dictate what types of creatures go on its back. So there might be Barrina, there might be rogues, there might be other creatures, so we have no idea, and we need to be prepared. And I think Rose is very much of a realist. So we're going to skip the day, and we're going to see what type of baby she has and what type of baby Jade has. We're kind of hoping for girls at this point, because we're kind of hurting in the female department right now, which is the exact opposite of what happened last time, where we had tons of girls and absolutely no boys. So let's skip the day. And the goddess has heard our prayers. Iskra has heard our prayers and given us Mila. Oh my gosh, with this beautiful scorpion tail and poison fangs in her inactive traits. And she has the E immunity. And what did we just get? Oh, we just unlocked, oh, we've been surviving for 50 days. Okay, so what did we unlock? I forgot. I think it's blood clotting? No. What is the thing that you unlock at 50 days? I don't remember. Yeah, I think it's normal fertility, but we've been I think we unlocked normal fertility, because you unlock normal fertility at 50 days. So that's good, because we might end up having some creatures with some very much needed fertility issues. But currently we're doing pretty well. Everyone has like a good amount of fertility on them. We're not really hurting too much. But we have little Mila, who's absolutely adorable. Thank goodness we got a girl. Oh, I was super worried. Okay, Sunstone, take care of this bunny for me, love. Moth might help you out a little bit. There we go. So Moth was able to help you pick up that bunny. Poppy doesn't like being left behind, so I think he'll come over here and try and help out, even though he's not as strong. And he doesn't have a scorpion tail to help poison his prey. And oh my gosh. Jade, why? Why did you do this to me, lovely? Why? Oh my goodness. So we have 2 more boys. Oh my goodness, this is just ridiculous. Okay. Jade, why? So we have more boys, and they're adorable, but Taro has C and D. There we go. We got some new genes, and A and D. So we got some changes some different genes that we could probably use. So Kukir, who looks very much like his dad except for those ram horns, and he would not be a good mate for Lilac. That's unfortunate. Taro would be a good mate for Lilac, but he does not have that peacock tail in his inactive traits, which is going to make that very difficult. But hopefully we'll at least get someone. We might have Solera and Peridot have another set of children. But I can't believe we have 2 more boys. The humanity. Let's see, B and D, I think, yeah, no. So let's see, I think these guys are probably gonna have another child too. So we'll move Vega and put them there. And then Kiro will start clearing this area out. He's gonna start clearing out the grass just so that everybody will have a chance to start moving. I don't think they're ready to leave yet. So Lara, let's have you come over here. Let's get Lilac to knock that down. And Citrine will help his mother out. There's a bunny, I hear it. There it is. Simba, can you get that for me, darling? And there we go. So Thistle will come over here and help out. Thistle can move very far. And Ghost, let's come down over here so you can sit next to your mother. I think she'd want her children to be really close to her at this point because Spirit passed away. Spirit has left us. All of our wanderers are gone, and I think when our wanderers pass away, I think that's when we know that it's about time for the newer little ones to kind of go their own way. Let's have Gonya come over here. They'll have another baby. And let's have Rose come this way. Clear away her nest. She'll help out. There are no birds in the sky here. It is a very peaceful island. And we'll have to name Mila and the other 2 little things that I'm so grouchy. Not necessarily because I think they're both adorable, but I'm glad that we got some new genes, but it's still really grouchy making because I really wanted girls. Oh, I really wanted girls. This is so, and they're super, and they don't even have any of the pattern that I really wanted, which is unfortunate because I really want to see some of the more patterns, kind of like Sunstones. Like we only got 1 Sunstone, and Sunstone has very few prospects when it comes to potential mates, and we really want to get him a great mate so we can continue to pass down that peacock tail. Okay, so let's name Mila and the others born in her generation. Let's see. I think we're gonna go with I've been looking. I think there was one name that came up that's supposed to mean, let's see. It's here somewhere. Oh, here it is. It's on our name list, and it's called Lomasi, and it's supposed to mean pretty flower. And I think Lomasi is a good name for a little girl. And then we have to name Kukir and Taro. So Kukir looks very much like his dad. We're gonna name him something interesting. We're gonna go with Nova, because according to our name list, it means chases butterflies. And then we're gonna go with, let's see. Ooh, I think Taro. I think his name is going to be Ren. So we have Nova, Ren, Dandelion, Citrine, Lilac, Poppy, Altair, Sunstone, and then we have our beautiful little ones like Moth, Simba, Thistle, Kovu, Vega, Ghost, and Lomasi. So we have a good number of creatures. I didn't even count them, but we have a good number of creatures that are going to be going with us. The port does take 15, so we're not going to be too pressed to worry too much about leaving too many creatures. We're going to have to leave some of our older ones. Like Rose is going to pass away, so we're probably going to have to send Moth over here to take care of his siblings. And I think that's going to make everyone really sad, because Rose is going to be the only one that I guess would have been strong enough to take control of everyone and be like, we need to do this, we need to go, and we need to keep moving, and we need to set up a nice home for everyone. And I'm trying to think, I think Gonya and Arrow, I think they would be the ones to take over. I don't think this group are too homebound. I think they're too much in the thought process of, let's stay here, it's really nice and there's lots of berries, let's just pick berries, get the bunnies, and stay in one place forever. And I think Arrow and Gonya would have listened to their mothers and realized that they follow a lot of the teachings of our goddess Iskra, our goddess of outcasts and wanderers. And if their original leader has passed away, all of the wanderers that they invited in have passed away peacefully, and their children are old enough, I think they're going to realize that what their family did for them was push them out of the nest and start them on their journey to a new island. And these guys aren't going to be too happy about it, but they're going to have to come as well. So let's see what we can do for this next day. We already named all of our little babies like Nova and Ren, and we're going to have to start corralling these guys to start moving this way, and hopefully everyone will kind of get the point. Hopefully. So let's skip the day and see what happens. So we had 3 births, 1 passing. There is a bunny. I don't think the boys are going to be strong enough, so let's see. Simba is old enough, so he can come over here and whack at this. Ghost can come and pick it up. Moth will come back over here and spend time with his little sister, Lomasi. And then we'll get Sunstone. We'll have seen that his friend decided to go back home and try and figure out what's going on. Poppy will come back this way as well, just to see his family and see what we're all going to do. I think everyone's going to probably start moving. So we'll have Ren and Nova get out of the nest. There are bunnies over this way, which is why we're losing all of our berries. Lilac, can you help pick up some of these, please, love? And there we go. Solera is going to get out of the nest, and we had another boy, Vanuvan, who also has the peacock in his inactive, but it's not very helpful. Let's have Peridot and Jade try one more time. I really, really, really need some more diversity, guys. That is pretty much what I'm looking at right now. If we have to leave some people, we'll leave them with their parents, Jade and Solera and Peridot, and it'll be fine, but we need a little bit more diversity in their genes. And I think because these guys are very much like, let's lay in the sun and pick up food, that's why they're having so many babies, I'm thinking, which is what the rest of the tribe will think. Let's see. And we have a baby girl, Rarela, B&D, which is a good mix. Not bad, not bad. Let's have Kiro come back over here. Let's have Azalea jump into this nest over here. And Kiro will sit here and like keep the baby safe. And let's see, we have another pale baby. Oh my gosh, he has pink mane. Oh wow. So Dandelion, you have a new brother. His name is Tanu right now. That's B and F, D and F, B and F. So these guys are okay. Kovu is just sitting over here. I don't think there is a bunny. Is that a bunny? That is a bunny. Let's have... There is another bunny. There's bunnies everywhere. So let's see. These guys had some great babies. I'm perfectly fine with their babies. So hopefully we'll start moving them this way. This little one we have to name. We have to name this one, and we have to name this one. So right now we have 25 niche-lings. That means 10 are going to have to stay here. That's a lot. So say Tanu. Let's see. You are just like a pretty little thing. Oh gosh. I don't really know of any other really nice flowers. I can't think of any off the top of my head anyway. Let's go with something interesting. Let's go with Udo. According to our list, it means peace. So Udo, I think, is a great name for him. And he's just going to be a very unassuming little thing. And then we have Vanuvan, who has those really striking markings. He looks a lot like Sunstone, who did in his youth. That's really great. I love him. He also has those nimble fingers. Sunstone didn't have nimble fingers, but it's very, very apparent. Let's see. Let's go with one of our gem names, since that seems to be the trend for any of our niche-lings. We have to name him Copper. Yes. So his name is going to be Copper. Okay, and I think that's everything. Nope, we have one more, Rarela. This little one. Look at her stripes! Ah! Oh my gosh, that's so cute. She has stripes. Oh, she looks great. Oh, what are we gonna name her now? Let's think of something, because she's great. She has green eyes. I think Kiro would want to name someone after his father. So I think we're gonna go with Riyadh or Rhea. Let's go with Rhea. So we're gonna name her Rhea in honor of Riyadh, our one of our great niche-lings who protected his family and was a warrior. He was the son of Emerald, one of our first niche-lings, the niche-ling to start this tribe. And oh my gosh, Vega looks amazing. Can we like keep him forever? Because like, look at him. Vega means star, and I think that's perfect because he looks fierce. Like, I absolutely adore him. Okay, so we have two creatures on a nest. We have a bunch of bunnies running around, and we have lots of things to do. Because right now we have to start moving all of these little babies over this way through the paths that the explorers have created and over to this port. So let's skip the day and see if we can start moving everyone. Okay, so let's see. Kovu, let's pick up this food. This'll stay over here with Kovu in case something happens. Last time these creatures were on their own, we had a Barina come around, and I think we thought it was more of a sign from Kovu and Simba's mother, Kiara, who might have been testing their strength to see if they were going to be strong enough to start protecting the family on their own, which was a good lesson. I think it's a good lesson. However, it was a little bit difficult because they were children. And we were kind of like, Kiara, why? But it was okay. Everything worked out fine. Dandelion, I think, is going to wait patiently for her brother Udo. And Ghost, I think, is going to become a little bit glommed onto this family, since his parents are gone, and Moth tends to follow like Sunstone around, like a moth follows a light. So let's have Solera clear this out. Copper is right here. Lilac, you're gonna start moving. Citrine, I don't know if we want to keep you, but we're going to start moving you. Altair, I like you. I might keep you. Let's see. Anara, she also has A and B, so that's unfortunate. She does have the female peacock tail, so she would be a good mate for anyone. I think Ren. Yeah, I think Ren would be the only one that's a good mate for them in the case of trying to get like that peacock tail in, which is unfortunate. Let's see. Let's move Ren this way. Seriously, this bunny is just wanting to be dinner. So let's have, they're just running away. Let's have her move this way. Citrine, let's have you come over here and light this area up. Lilac, let's have you clear this out just so that the younger ones are going to be able to start moving. Rhea is going to get out of the nest. And let's see, Peridot. I'm going to try this one more time just because I can. We have enough food. It's not that big a deal. Vega, you have a little sister. Rihanna, B and D. This is getting so difficult. She also has those stripes, I think, too. So we have Rhea and Rihanna, who also very strong. She has the exact same stripes as her sister, which is perfect. Let's name her something fun. Let's go with I can't find any flower names. Because this is a thing for you guys to do. Send me flower names and send me gem names. Those are the names that I need. And I know someone sent me one of those. I'm just going to check some of our newer videos because I know people have been sending me names left and right. And I absolutely appreciate it because we have a whole entire list of names for people. Let's see. I think someone sent me, here it is. Flora, that's what I wanted. Flora is a great name. I absolutely like this one. Yay, so we have a name for her. I think we had another baby born. Anara, there we go. She's gorgeous. The peacock tail currently doesn't have a showcasing of a tail for females because technically the males are supposed to be the ones that have the big tails. So we'll keep her. I don't really know what we're gonna name her though, since she's one of the one of Sunstone's line. Let's go with something. Ooh, Flare. I love that name. since we're going with Sunstone's line. And Solera technically is one of Sunstone's children, so Flare is a great name. All of our Sun and Gem names are great for any of Sunstone's line. So we have Flora, Vega, and Rhea are some of the children of our explorers. These guys just have great strength and are really good for like basic genes mostly. Ren, I'm thinking, is going to be one of our ones that we're going to keep around. Let's see, we'll probably get Solera pregnant again just because we want to make sure we have enough like diversity. I really want CD on one of our girls, which is why I'm having such a hard time with this. I really want to have some of our at least a female or two with that CD, because, or at least the ability to mate with some of our other males, or at least the ability to mate with Sunstone, because Sunstone has AB, and the only other creature that would technically be able to, that would be a really great match for him, would be Flare, and they have exactly the same immunity genes, and I don't want to do that. That's just potential for our creatures to get sick, and we don't really want to have that happen. If we have to, we can't really avoid it, that's fine, but then we'd have to start working on diversifying their genes, which might lead to us losing the tail altogether anyway. So let's skip the day one more time and see what we can do about Jade and them having one more baby. Hopefully it's a girl, hopefully it has the right genes, cross your fingers. Okay, it's a girl. It's CB. Can't do anything with it, for the love of God, the goddess. Come on. I think maybe Iskra just isn't happy with us. That's my thinking anyway. Maybe she's just not happy that we haven't moved on in such a long time, so that we're not getting what we need. So we'll have Copper come this way. Nova also has AD. CB, so Nova and Colossi could have babies. These two, I am okay with that. Okay, so we'll just have the ladies have 2 more babies. They're fine. They have a couple days left. So is Peridot, so he'll just sit here and pick up food. Moth and Udo and everyone are perfectly okay. We'll just have Kovu come over here, start picking up food. Let's have Simba come back this way and have Ghost start moving with all of the other little ones. So Ghost and Udo and Moth need to start moving this way. Simba, come over here, and Thistle will pick up that food. Moth and Sunstone will start moving this way. Sunstone can move, good goodness. Vega, can you pick that up for your sister, please? So Flare can have something to eat. Rhea will be over here. And let's have Citrine pick up some food along with Lilac. And these two can start moving this way. Lomasi, let's move you this way, darling. Let's have, and there we go. Jade, let's have you have another baby. So we're just kind of testing it at this point. I don't really know if it's going to work. We have absolutely no idea. We don't even know who is going to, which of the babies is going to be viable or not. But right now we're just kind of tossing stuff out of the wall and see if it sticks is kind of the idea. So Arrow and Poppy, let's have you start moving, Poppy. I think his mate passed away too. Yeah, oh no. Gonya passed away and I wasn't even paying attention. That's sad. I can't believe I missed Gonya. but Arrow is just going to be here looking after the berry bushes now that his mate's gone and his family has started moving. The little train of ghosts and light things, they're just so cute. These guys over here, they're going to be a little bit more, they're going to take a little bit of time, but they're just hunting on their way over. I think, Moth, can you clear this out? And the fighters have done such a good job. Hero is over here clearing stuff away. He's too busy. He's not able to see his children, and he didn't even get to meet Flora, which is upsetting. But hopefully these guys will do great things in the new island. They're very strong. They kind of take after their father and their uncle. That's why Kovu and Simba are going to come over here, and they'll be great additions to this side of our tribe, because I think Kovu has DB. No, we can't do that. Simba has HB. Thistle might be helpful. Thistle might help, but I'm not sure. But we'll have some fighters in there, no worries. I just can't believe we have so many creatures with AB. Like, I did not realize that was just such a bad mix. Especially with Jade and Solera having AC. That used to be our problem. Now it's AB. So let's skip the day and see what babies we have. It's probably boys. It is boys. You guys can hear my frustration at this point. Oh my gosh, Von Gear, and oh my gosh, we have the same problem. Oh no. Oh wow, we have another amazing peacock niche-ling and Von Gear. Oh wow. And he also has AB. Yeah, that's just life at this point. That's just how it's gonna go. That is how everything is going to be right now. So okay, we're just gonna move forward, keep pressing. That's how that is. We're just gonna keep on pressing. So we'll get Kovu and all of them to start moving this way. Our niche-lings whose parents were like creatures who were outcasts, get them start moving forward. Simba and Kovu are going to be very different for these guys. These guys have kind of spent their time isolated a little bit, but we're going to start moving all of our gaggle of babies all the way over this way. We're losing a lot of our elders, but we are going to start gaining some space on this little place over here. So we'll get Rhea to start moving this way, and I think she'll sit in the nest and kind of light the way for all of our other creatures. Lumasi and Sunstone are going to start sitting up the area waiting for everyone, so that we can kind of see what'll happen when we have our creatures get onto this port and move over to Whale Island. So this is where we're gonna end this part right here, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully in the next bit we'll be able to see our babies start moving on to the next port. I'm going to keep trying. We have like 135 food. I'm not too upset if we just start like popping out babies like no one's business. Partially because it's not like it's going to hurt our food stores in any way, and in the end we do have a good backup plan. We have little Colossi, who we still have to name, and Nova over here, and these guys will be able to have at least 1 or 2 babies that might have that peacock tail, which is something we really want. That's kind of the goal of this side of our family. They are going to be Sunstone's line, and that is my timer. So they're going to be Sunstone's line, and they're going to be focused more on relaxing and having babies and picking up food than any of the other ones that are more focused on keeping with the traditions of Iskra or keeping with the traditions of the Lazuli tribe. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, video, please let me know down in the comments. Please leave me any names that you guys have. You guys know I need those gem names, I need those flower names, I need those names around the sun and stars and things that would kind of lend to our sunstone line. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and please subscribe if you really love me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!